Hi, I'm Sandy from Waterville, New York. February 7th, 1964. Great day. Fell in love with some men. I'm sure you may have heard of them. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, Ringo Starr. They encompass the Beatles. Ringo's my favorite Beatle, sorry to say. Well, not for me anyway. John is my second, George, and then Paul. During the years it's changed, and John and George kind of flip back and forth. This is just one of the many Beatle rooms I have in my house. The only room that does not have Beatles are the bathrooms, and I'm working on it. We have rock bands. Some of the coffee cups did come from the UK. Actually, some of them came from Vegas. The Love came from Vegas. Salt and pepper shakers came from London. Handmade buttons made for me by a very dear friend in the UK. I've got so much I don't know where it all came from. Over here we have Hamilton plate. The glasses came from Target. My John Lennon music box, which does play Imagine. And yes, stuff from Harrods, that's there too. Let's see what else is over there. All my books are in that bookcase. I have since pulled the John Lennon. My bookcase does contain Ringo Starr's drum kit, drumsticks. Those I will not give my son because he kind of used the other ones that I brought back from Liverpool. So he doesn't get those. There's, well, not signed, but Ringo, but pretty fast to sign. These on the floor are some of my John Lennon books. I only pulled out the ones that, in my opinion, were a little different. There is more, but these are just the ones that I thought were different. Now let's go into another room. My son is a John Lennon fan. There's a story behind that picture, but I don't really know if he wants me to share it with you. But I'm going to. It's a $12 picture that he paid $150 to have framed. And it's awesome. What can I tell you? Now we're in the hall. When we moved here 30 years ago, I said to my husband, let me put this up here. It's just going to be here until I figure out where to put it. 30 years later, this is where it's going. This is where it stayed. It never moved. And no, I don't know where I got it. Now we enter the Beatle room, which is a mixture of everybody. Yes, we have John. How can you not have John? My signed lithographs, which I bought at a Beatle Fest. My oil painting, which came from Shea Stadium in 1966, that I found a pool of oil to get. And back of you here is a picture that I got at Spencer's many years ago, but I don't, that's all I can tell you is many years ago. These books were signed. This book here is signed by May, Loving John, and we all know everything about May, but she signed this for me at Beatle Fest one year. Jurgens, Rock and Roll Times, signed by him. John Lennon, In My Life. I think this is signed by Nikki and Pete, and we all know we have since lost Nikki, who was such a nice guy. John Lennon playing his own right. This is my pride and joy. Signed by Mel. And we all know we no longer have Mel either. Ray Coleman's two books. I'm not going to show you them both, but Ray Coleman's two books. They were signed in 1985 by Ray. And yes, they both say the same thing, so there's no point in showing the two of them. When I was putting this together, I found a Beatles scrapbook that I didn't even know I had. And it starts February 7th, 1962. And I don't think it actually ends. I think it just keeps right on going. Little stickers. And it just keeps right on going. Never stopped. I went to Liverpool this year. This is a tracing of Eleanor Rigby's gravesite.
Ooh, ah.
This is the first time they were ever on the cover of Post magazine, August 15th, 1964. The Kremlin, October 23rd, 1964. Ed Sullivan on the cover of Esquire, July 65. This book, I love it to bits, but I don't know what it says. It's John Lennon, A Family Album. If you can read Japanese, you can tell me what it says. The pictures are beautiful. They're gorgeous pictures. But I do not read Japanese. Faintest idea what anything says. But the pictures are really, really nice though. It's a different book. Because I was in Liverpool, I went to Mendips, did the National Trust. That tour I would suggest to anybody. I cried most of the way through it, but it's a gorgeous tour. Ramparts, where John was doing How I Won the War. Very old, very collectible. Yes, I save everything, don't I? John Lennon bag 1. Yes, it's just the bag. I don't know what I bought there. Yeah. Maybe a shirt. I don't know. Garden Feet, St. Peter's Church, July 6, 1957. Imagine, a tribute to John Lennon. A stone from Uncle George's grave. Yes, how many people go to Liverpool and bring home Ziploc freezer bags full of stones? I do. How I Won the War. John Lennon affected my life in so many ways. I don't know where to begin. His music, just pan that on. His music just to this day brings chills to my spine. The day he died, my husband did not want to wake me up, so I slept through the whole thing. I awoke to hearing his music on the radio and thought, what a great way to wake up. And then I found out that he was gone. I promptly called work and said that I cannot come in, and their comment to me was, we didn't think you would actually be here. When I finally went to work days later, I actually had sympathy cards from the people I work with. To this day, I don't do December 8th well. You can ask anybody in my family. It's not a day to be, you talk to me, you just leave me alone. Still can't play Double Fantasy. And I just love John, and I'll miss him to forever. Thank you. Goodbye.